Okay, gang, what up to you guys? This is Boogie's Take. I'm your boy Boogie, of course. What's my opinion on sports in general, giving my take on things, whether it be whatever sport I'm able to cover. You know what I'm saying? Behind me is a list of what I'm gonna get into in a second. But for right now, this is a video on the GOAT conversation when it comes to all-time points scored NBA wise. In my mind, Jordan is the GOAT. He always going to be the GOAT. I know some guys who have records that's not his. Being a GOAT don't mean you own every record in the book. It just means like your whole catalog. Like really nobody else's stacks up to yours. But I want to talk about this scoring theory for the simple fact that a lot of people disrespect Michael Jordan, saying how can he be the GOAT when he don't even have the record for points scored in the NBA career. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Michael Jordan. It used to be Michael Jordan like third. Then it used to be, Karl Malone past Jordan. Then it used to be Kobe Bryant past Jordan. So let me get into why I wrote this stuff on the board. Here you have where I did the math. This is the top 30. Now there's 8 players on that list. Who's not included on here is Will Chamberlain, Dirk Nowitzki, and Julius Erving. But it's really no need to put them on this list. I just did the top 5 to keep it short and simple. So I'm going to do this video as quick as I can. Right here in the green numbers, in the green marker, you have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, in the order that they're on that list as. So the reason why you see 1,919 points next to Kareem, these are the average points per season that these guys scored. Now, I broke it down. I took Kareem point total. Now, don't worry about the orange letters here. The only one that's actually etched in stone is Kareem numbers. Now, just to give you guys an example, I did Kareem's career point total divided by the amount of seasons that he played, and you get his average per season. Now, before I get into more, I'm going to let you guys know. This is just a hypothetical theory on my point. Now, my point of emphasis for this video is Michael Jordan. For those who disrespect Michael Jordan saying he's not the GOAT because of this record, I'm here to let you guys know. Michael Jordan could have broke this record if he wanted to. And it's not just Michael Jordan. And that's why I did this video. So like I said, here you have the career average of points scored in the season for each guy. I broke down Karl Malone. But what I did was, since Kareem is the record holder and he played 20 seasons, I calculated all of these guys' theoretical point totals if they would have played 20 seasons. Now, to be fair, I'm going to tell you, like I said, Kareem had 38,387 points in his career. So divide that by 20, it brings his seasonal average for points scored to 1919. Karl Malone, 36,928 points. You divide that by, well, actually, I didn't divide them by 20. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I divided them by the amount of seasons that these guys played. So Karl Malone played 19 seasons. So you divide 36,928 by 19, you get an average of 1,943 points scored per season. Now, Kobe Bryant is a different story for the simple fact that he's documented as playing 20 seasons, but one of them seasons he only played 6 games. So I didn't actually calculate that into it. I did do that, and it got me to about 1,600 points. But I gave Kobe a break and took the season where he played 6 games out of the equation. So what you have here is Kobe Bryant's point total for his career of 33,643 points divided by 19. And you get 1,770 points per season for his career. LeBron James just passed Michael Jordan about a week ago. 32,377 points. But what I had to do with LeBron James was, since the season is not over yet, I had to calculate how many games he played compared to how many games is left in the season. And it's about, I think, 15 games left for the Lakers. So what I did was I took his seasonal average for this year, which is 27.3. I multiply that times the remaining games that he have to play, which is 15, and you get about 400 and something points. But I didn't calculate it like that. What I did was I added the 15 games to the games he already played. It gave me 64. So what I did was I multiplied his point average for the season times 64 games. And what I got was his point total for this season. I got the rest of and then what I did was I subtracted that from I subtracted the amount of points he have now from that. And it gave me then once I added it all up to the amount of points he would have at this point once he finished out the season, I divided that by 16. And it gave me this average, 2,050 points a season. That's great considering LeBron James is a better passer than pretty much everybody on this list. And he's up there in rebounds. I mean, the only two guys as far as rebounds that has anything on LeBron is Kareem and Karl Malone. So that's a pretty good thing. That's a pretty damn good feat to average. Now, LeBron James is my favorite player now. But when it comes to Michael Jordan and them disrespecting Michael Jordan, my favorite player of all time, I'm not having it. So, and of course, you got Michael Jordan point total, which is 32,292. You divide that by 15, and you get 21,053 points. Now, understand something. You can look at these numbers right here and tell who will have the most points right off the bat in a 20 season career. So all you do is look at these orange numbers here. And what you have here is Karl Malone. At that rate, which he probably wouldn't have got 1,943 points, but he didn't need that amount of points to pass Kareem. Had he got it, he would have 38,860 points. So that's about close to 500 more points than Kareem. So he would have passed Kareem by 500 points had he got this amount. Now, if you subtract about 500 from that, it gives you about 1,400 something points. That's something Karl Malone could have accomplished in his last year. I'm not sure if he would have did it. Like I said, it's just hypothetical. But we're just going off their career average. Because even if you had a bad season in your career, somehow, some way, it still made your average points per season this much. So he was doing something right somewhere. Now, for him, what I did was, like I said, I multiplied 1,943 times 20. I got 38,860. So right off the bat, Karl Malone would have passed Kareem, and this is why he's third on this list. He would have passed Kareem, not easily, but by a slim margin. He would have passed Kareem had he played 20 seasons. Kobe Bryant, on the other hand, with the 1,700 point average, he would have got to 35,400 points. I don't know why I have 33,860 right here. Kobe Bryant would have had 35,400 points. So Kobe would have made fifth all time on this list once it was all said and done. Now we skip to LeBron James. His 2,050 point average per season would have easily got him 41,000 points in a 20-year career. So LeBron would have passed, then he would have passed Karl Malone. Michael Jordan, 2,153 points times 20. Michael Jordan would have easily, now let's say, not the Wizards. Let's say that he still would have played those 2 seasons with the Wizards. But he retired in what, 98? I think he won his last championship in 98. I don't really remember when he came back to the Wizards, but let's just add 3 years on to him retiring from the Bulls. Let's just add those next 3 years. Michael Jordan would have easily passed Kareem with no problem. So, like I said, this is just a record that stands because of the amount of seasons Kareem played. So when you disrespect Michael Jordan and say he's not even the GOAT because Kareem got more points than him, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played 5 more seasons than LeBron James. He played 5 more seasons than LeBron James. Also, Kareem never played less than, from what I'm looking at here, he never played less than 62 games in a season. So, Michael Jordan had a season where he played in 18 games. 7 of them games he started. And he had a season where he played in 17 games. And he had the 2 crazy little end of his career seasons with the Wizards. So that makes it even more amazing that Michael Jordan's even on this list. That goes to show you how great of a scorer he was. For Kobe Bryant to make this list, it shows you how great of a scorer he was. Because, of course, like I said, Kobe, in his first season, I think he averaged 7 points. In his second season, I'll show you right here. In Kobe's first season in the league, he averaged 7.6 points a game. His second season, he averaged 15.4 points per game. Around his third season, when he started to really become a starter, that was the 50-game season where they had the lockout. But he started every game. He averaged 20 points a game. And then his average started to go up, into the 20s and then the 30s and so on and so forth. So for Kobe to achieve that feat is amazing to get on this list. LeBron James easily. I said it when LeBron James came in the league. 18 years old. If he can muster up 20 seasons and play at this level that he's playing at now, or even better, maybe towards the end of his career, he might start to slow down the average less. But by the time LeBron James reaches the end of his career, he's easily going to break Kareem record. So that's a no-brainer. But if Michael Jordan would have played 20 seasons, this would not be Kareem record no more. Michael Jordan would be in first place. And even before LeBron James could finish out his career, Karl Malone would have been in second place. So here you have this thing where Karl Malone would have been in second place, and Kareem would have been in third place up until LeBron James got to his 20th season. Then LeBron James would easily beat out these 2 guys. He would have been moved past Kobe. He would have, after 20 seasons, LeBron would be chasing Michael Jordan by 2,060 points, which means that LeBron would have had even more motivation to play 1 or 2 more years just to pass Michael Jordan. So there's no doubt in my mind that even if Michael Jordan set this record by breaking Kareem point average, LeBron James would, after 20 seasons, probably play 21, 22 years just to pass Michael Jordan. So there's no doubt in my mind Jordan will own this record if he wanted to. And that's my whole point. Don't disrespect Michael Jordan without the facts to back it up. Now, like I said, this is just hypothetical. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody's going to have their opinion. This is my opinion, but I use factual numbers to make it. So, like I said, like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do these videos as often as I can when something important in sports come up. Like I said, it's not just a basketball channel. I'm going to do football. Also, if you an Eagles fan, follow me on my other channel. We Bleed Green. We_bleed_green. That's my channel. I haven't done a video in like 2 seasons, but I'll get back to doing Eagles videos on that channel. But right now, I'm trying to take off with this one. So once again, this is Boogie Take. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment your opinion, how you feel about it. No opinion is a bad opinion in my book. So if you disagree, tell me why. Comment. I listen to everything, you know what I'm saying? So I take everybody's opinions in stride and take everybody's opinion serious. So again, like and subscribe. Peace, y'all. This is Boogie Take. I'm up.